got legs.
It's a whole load extra work now. It's an uphill shit storm now.
We don't get almond this year, mate. We are
Just message him. I hope Jim's caught us a goat today. You are the goat. He tunes.
Naughty. Was the second gate closed? There was now only 20 days until almond pollination. We were making ground with our compact team. Our bees were all tucked away, lining paddocks of early canola. Things were looking up for us. However, as beekeepers, we are at the mercy of weather. And it was not looking good. Rain was forecasted for the next 4 or 5 days. This was taking precious time out of our schedule. But forecasts can be wrong, and that gave us hope. Oh, I just remember there's hot sauce on that.
they'll be farting on the way back, won't they?
And the rain came.
You're doing 11 or me?
Given you can't work bees in the rain, and there was no hope of getting the trucks around those dirt roads when it's wet, we headed home to catch up on our jobs and lives at home, and to hopefully unwind a little bit. First things first, we needed to log our data into the Hive IQ software that we had been collecting on Varroa and a couple other pests and diseases.
We inspected 13 hives here for a Varroa mite. We did an American foul brood check and other diseases. We did a wash. We didn't detect any mites. Checked for American foul brood. We didn't detect any.
Hope to unwind disintegrated that afternoon of the first day back. This was a worst case scenario playing out before our very eyes. Hive IQ warehouse was down, and it could be 6 months or more before we could produce product again. It's a bit of a cruel joke, to be honest. Making me want to work even harder. Get it to a point where I don't have to be stressing. We've just worked too hard to still have our necks on the line, because you'd like to see hard work paying off. We've been handed a twisted fate. There was no time to stop. I still had to paint all my new boxes for my new bees. Time was of the essence, and I had to make the most of this time. I finished the first coat, and it's come up really nice, but I'm nearly out of paint, so I'm going to come back tomorrow for the second coat with another bucket of paint. I didn't make it back for that second coat. Nothing could have prepared us for this. In one night, everything Eric owned was gone, but more devastatingly, Banjo had perished. It wasn't long until every uncle, aunt, cousin that make up the Croaker clan were here to help get a shelter back over Eric and his family's heads. Being a croaker, it was full march ahead. there was no slowing us down. It wasn't long, and we were all smiling and laughing. None brought out fresh scones, the best scones you'll get in the southern hemisphere, and we got to it. And nothing quite said family time like building flat packs together. I noticed Georgia had gone missing, so I went to go see what the holdup was. Turns out she had some new, friends. I did attempt to explain that these were major pests. What's the date? So it's the 2nd of August today. I'm headed out to the bees. We are trucking them to almonds in a couple of days. Dad and I are going to be flat out in the western star, Dave in the ram. We've got a contractor giving us a hand. He's got a semi. We'll be able to get all the bees moved in 3 days. One way, it is 7-hour transit. Shut up, swag time. What?
Go. Go.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Wow.
Wow.
As much as we wanted to stay and help Eric, we had no choice. We needed to get all of our hives to almonds. It was imperative. Hopefully the extension cord reaches to my
The thing is, there's only 2 outlets.
It was also imperative that I could plug my electric blanket in overnight. I need to plug mine in overnight. Otherwise, I'm taking this over there. I'm plugging my electric blanket in. Right on the Lachlan River. We had also had an upgrade. The local publican was letting us use his block on the edge of town. It even had mains power. Let's set up. Good morning. So have you come up with a plan yet or not?
Yeah, we're going to get pallets.
3rd of August already.
Yeah.
Been diagnosed with that,
It was time to see how our bees had come along. We were nervous because the rain they had would have inhibited their ability to fly and collect and forage and build in numbers. But we really needed a win right now.
6-7 frames of bees there. Then I'll do this. They'll have a look under here.
Our bees were cranking. All those stings we copped while pulling out the excluders of every single one of our hives was paying off. And we were seeing the results in real time. If they followed on this trajectory, our bees were going to look great for almonds. Our streak of bad luck was finally turning around. Alcohol washes, check for Varroa. Alcohol washes was the method we used to test if our hives had Varroa, and if so, how many mites they had. We don't have Varroa yet. I had just gone through the tedious process of acquiring a permit to take our bees across the border into Victoria. With mite levels on the rise, the Victorian government would only issue you a permit if you had 0 mites in your alcohol washes. Considering we were mite free, we were granted permission. A kind beekeeper that I visited on my way back from Queensland did an alcohol wash with me and showed me what Varroa actually looks like in real life. Dad! Victor! Come here! No, you come check this, see what you think it is. It's got legs. That thing right at the bottom where I don't remember it, on that side, that thing. It's got legs. And it's a reddy colour. It had legs. I saw it splay out for a second. And it's that reddy colour. Surely not. Wow. You're joking. If I actually just found that first roll, I might cry.
It's a mite for sure.
It is. It's got legs. It's got to be. Did we tell Eric? This wasn't really the news we wanted to report back to Eric, who was still busy getting a roof over his head.
Hey, how you going?
Yeah, we've got mites, man. Trying to work out what our strategies, because technically you're meant to have 0 mites in your washes to go over the border. Even if you had mites, they'll let you go over the border if you've had treatments and you're getting 0 mites in your washes.
Well, after talking to Gavin and how long it takes to put strips in, we'd be pushing shit uphill to get strips in before we have to move them anyway. It is what it is, it's a whole load extra work now. It's a uphill shit storm now.
Victoria will cancel our border crossing. If we don't get almond this year, mate, we are
Hey, little girl, she's my little girl.
Starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on this summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills, sketch the trees and daffodils. Catch the breeze and winter chills in colors on the snowy linen land. Now I understand what you tried to say to me. I suffered for your sanity. You tried to set them free. They would not listen. They did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now.
Yeah, I love you too. Yeah, I love you too. It's Fia here. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to see more.